Hey everybody, it's me, Chris Christopherson. That's me, right there. Um, Bringing you a Kings of War battle report for the first time in absolutely ages. I'm very sorry that I've not posted anything in a while. If it matters. I've just been real busy with with kids and work, and putting together and running this tournament, Clash of Kingston 2017. You might have seen me post about it all the time. Well, thank you for putting up with my incessant posting about that. It went real well. I'd like to thank everyone who came to it and supported it and helped me. And it was a great day. Hopefully, any of you watching this might make it over to play in the next one. Anyway, shameless advertising aside, I need to give my usual warning that sometimes I get a little carried away, drop a little swear. Okay, so please don't be too offended. Sometimes my humour is perhaps a little bit inappropriate, but it's intended for a mature audience. Okay, so if you don't like it, just go do one. Okay, watch something else. Watch Jerry Ultimate Power Gamer. He's a gentleman and a delight. On with the show. It's Stalkers versus Goblins. I was very kindly invited to the UK Masters and took my Goblins because I absolutely love them. My first opponent was the Stalkers here. So I've got 5 battle reports kind of lined up from that. So I'm going to try to do like one a week to try and make up for this drought. Okay? On with the show. If you are not familiar with the annotations, please pause and have a look because we need to get moving pretty quick. I messed up with the deployment shots and I didn't take a photograph of the deployment because we were rushing because of the tournament clock, So if some of the pictures are a bit crap, please forgive me. I was trying to win. Obviously, everything started a bit further back than what I've got it, We have these lovely Tyranids playing as Night Stalkers today. We have Hormagaunts as Scarecrows. We have, what are they called? Venomthropes? No. Zoanthropes as Mind Screechers. We have Tyranid Trikes as Nightmares, we have Fiends as, we have what they call Raveners as Fiends. These guys have the Brew of Sharpness, +1 to hit, and these guys have the Potion of the Caterpillar. Thought it was a bit odd that we did that, but hey, what are you going to do? We have Gargoyles as Phantoms. Ooh. We are playing Pillage. We've got 5 tokens. We weren't meant to be playing Pillage. We was meant to be playing something else. We didn't read the pack properly because we're UK Masters. Why would we? I lost the dice roll to go first, and so the Night Stalkers, not Shadows, went first. Some shooting from the Ogre Shooters, allies, did like a wound on me. Teehee. Everything else just kind of pushed forwards a bit. Now, these guys here have been pretty slow because you can't quite see it in the picture, but there's 2 really intimidating giants here, yeah? Although it's not going to get charged straight away, it's still, like, that's a pretty heavy flank right there, On with Goblins, because we've got way more shooting than that. We do some shooting and miss because of stealth and shrouding. Not stealth, shrouding. Stealth and cover. Rock Lobbers miss the targets over here, nothing crazy. Rock Lobbers miss the targets here. Plink a few wounds of Bane Chant, then. Take a few wounds onto this nearest Mind Screech. The Maw Beasts are not having that, and they nip behind these buildings out of sight. Everything else is pushed up a bit to get to this wall, into the terrain, that kind of thing. Turn 2 for Night Stalkers. Shooters shoot past the cover into there, pink a couple of wounds on them, nothing crazy. These guys now in range, the Mind Screechers, and do a few wounds onto my regiment. And these guys realise that, okay, I'm probably not going to move unless he, comes to me. So he shifts forwards with his forces here. Goblin turn 2, I managed to get a cheeky wound from the +1 to hit, Rune of Keen Eye Spitters here. Pew pew, put wound on. Managed to get a couple more wounds from lightning, from my whiz, onto these phantoms. Managed to get some really good rock lobber hits onto this guy here, onto this Mind Screech. Really happy with that. But miss, unfortunately, with the rock lobber there. Oh. The mobbies are just trying to get angle, just trying to, just wind him up really, make him waste these guys, 10th for the Night Stalkers. The combined fire of 2 of those guys is just blowing that apart, takes that regiment right out. Ogre shooters realise they can't reach my war machine or anything decent, so decide to move forwards. And the phantoms have none of it. They charge into my mobbies, but whiff a bit and do 3 damage. Yep, and I'm fine. No waver. Turn 3 for the goblins. Yeah, okay, we're going to countercharge there, and we managed to bash those phantoms apart with 6 attacks. Hitting on 3s, wounding on 4s, rerolling 1s for vicious. Still managed to kill him. Whoop whoop. Good rolling. The giants should try and sneak past. They're trying to set up some charge lanes here. Plink another couple of wounds on with these guys. Superb. Rock lobbers do crazy good. Hitting on 6s. Boom boom. Managed to take up to 10 wounds. Don't quite knock it out though. I'm really kind of bummed out by that, but hey, I'll take a waiver. Another great one. Boom. 5+ to hit. Straight on the noggin of them there. Ogre shooters. 6 on the blast. 8 wounds. Knocks them right out. Superb. Bit of luck for me there. Bit of luck. 10-4 for Night Stalkers. Okay, he's not having that. Boo. Straight in with the fire in. And blast apart that rock lobber to get a bit of revenge for the shooters. The height 3 large cavalry nightmares go straight over this height 2 hill. Boom, into my wounded horde of rabble. Not too keen on that. Pings a couple wounds onto the war trombone, but thankfully doesn't do too much damage to it. I think he wavers it. Yeah, I think I got that wrong there. I think he wavers it because it stops me shooting at his shrikes next turn. Ooh. The wavered Mind Screech backs up out of range of the archers, and the scarecrows they take a hindered charge out of the terrain. And I'm thinking, okay, he's got like what 12 attacks, maybe 15 attacks, hitting on 6s now, wounding on 3s. I can probably take that, maybe like 2 wounds. Yeah, no, 6 wounds. Straight out. Can you believe it? 6 wounds. And the overrun takes them right in the way of the giants. The giants are now all chaffed up. Superb. Not so good. Turn 4 for the goblins. Okay, now this is where I think I make a big mistake. I like to charge 1 giant in, thinking I can do maybe 5 wounds, 4 wounds to them, hold them up for a turn, and then do them in the next turn, right? Because I can see here, there's not enough room for these fiends to fit in with a counter charge. So if I do both these giants in and kill them, well, one of them's going to get charged and probably take like 8 wounds in return, you know? The giants take 8 wounds from the fiends, and I'm not really all that happy about that. So I like to go with 1 giant, and in hindsight, yeah, I probably should have gone with 2 giants, or maybe the giant and the regiment of rabble, maybe. I don't know. Let me know what you think. I think I maybe made a bad move here. Plink another wound on these guys. Superb. Do a few wounds onto this guy. Pretty good. He's just moving along as whatever he wants over here. So I've got to try and threaten. And a mob is that much of a threat, but it gives him something to think about. I can threaten either of these tokens. I can threat flanks on these, really important shooting units. I kind of got to make a move. Giant just whiffs. Just whiffs. One damage. So yeah, it's totally fucking cocked up there. Counter charge with my horde into the nightmares there. I think 25 attacks. Hitting on 5s, winning on 4s. Yeah, I'll be able to take away that that fly. No problem. No, not 1 wound. Can you effing believe it? Not a single wound from 25 attacks. Absolutely shocking. Absolutely shocking. Now, that's the dice. That's the way it goes. But that's now opened up the flank to that regiment behind them, because obviously they're height 3. They're higher than the goblins in front of them. They can see over them. And, they'll kill them, and it will open up the entire flank. And it will just be horrible. Horrible and nasty. And so, guess what? Turn 5, that's exactly what he does. Charges straight into the regiment, kills them straight away, and turns to face my entire flank. All my supporting units and characters and my war machines. It's dreadful. Dreadful times. He then takes the opportunity to blast apart the damaged horde with a Mind Screech. Other Mind Screech blasts the wounded regiment and bashes them straight out. The scarecrows go in. Again, mind you, remember the hitting on 5s, wounding on 5s. 6 wounds. 6 wounds. Them's the dice, right? Them's the dice. I got lucky over here, didn't I? You know. Now I'm paying for it. That's how superstitious lady luck works, right? Okay, that's the way it goes. These guys move up onto the objective. These guys move up just to threaten. This guy moves up ready to shoot these guys. Turn 5 for the Goblins, it gets a bit messy, so I've done it in 2 parts. I've left it a turn too late. I realised that. I move up with everything just to start threatening here. The War Trombone moves up to threaten these guys, because I've got to kill these guys. Giant moves around, Giant counter charges with a combined charge from the Goblin Rabble. All shooting is focused on these non-stealthy regiments of what are they called? Nightmares. You know, nerves not great. Managed to do enough damage onto them to waver them. I roll really shit for the nerve check and waver them. Yeah, I need to pop. I get a waver. I guess I'll take it. Surprise, surprise! The Giant and the Rabble, boosh, smash out the Scarecrows, and they overrun right into the path of these guys, totally blocking them up. Perfect. The Giant pivots just to get some lanes here. Yeah, and you can see the movement that happened there just over the wall. I want to use the wall to try and block those, but it's the way it goes. At this point, nothing I can do. Turn 6 for Night Stalkers, potentially the last turn. He blows apart the Moor Beasts. They're not going to be threatening any tokens. The Phantoms, whoop, nip onto the objective. It's underneath them there. Counter charge here. He whiffs real bad. Rolls like really rubbish and just wavers them. Great. Wavers them, fine. Shooting here from the Mind Screechers. I've got here that wavers them. Actually, I don't think it did. I think I've got it wrong. That's something different. So, yep, he shoots into them, does a lot of damage, but doesn't actually waver them. I get quite lucky there. My Goblin turn 6. I moved the Giants up. I think this Giant was just in range to contest. It's pretty close. I think I measured it before and it was just in, so I was happy. The Rabble moves up. I'm really praying, I think, for a turn 7. Completely forgot that War Machines can't go over obstacles. What a noob error. So I have to go round. I lose a turn of shooting at these guys, because that's what I just want to hop over. Shoot. I can't. It's a real disaster, These guys move up because I measure and I'm within threatening range to that token there. So that's really good. These guys are in range of that token there. These guys shoot these guys. The War Trombones shoot at the heavily wounded Nightmares and kill them. Hey! These guys shoot these guys, but not enough to do any damage. Stealthy and defense 4 is just too good. It's not too good, but it's too good for me. Shoot a few more wounds onto these guys. Pew pew pew. Up to 7. Really happy about that, but not enough to waver them. We roll for it. There is a 7th turn, which is good because at the moment we're contesting 1. He has 1, 2. He has 2, and I have 1. So he's winning. So I'm kind of happy, I guess, that there's an extra turn, and I really want to kill something. Turn 7 for Night Stalkers, bit of shooting, and wavers my Archer Horde. How rubbish is that? There they are, ready to come in and take a token. The token that was kind of left by the Nightmares is taken by this guy. He forgoes his shooting to get a token. I really needed those to go forwards, and I couldn't. So a bit annoying. That's the way it goes. The Fiends charge into the Rabble and kill them. And that's it for that. Goblin turn 7. We've got to kill this. We do a buttload of wounds on it with the lightning and with the War Trombone and with the Rock Lobbers, but not enough to break it. We waver it, but not enough to break it. And that's a biggie. That's another token. It's another 200-something points I could have scored. War Trombone shoot these guys, doing whopping like 12 damage onto them. Then he has 6 to break them. Yeah. Or was it 6, 7, something like that? And they waver them. Again, they're stopping me getting that token. It's another 200-something points. Really, really sad times. The Giants do their job. They smash apart that unit there. But they needed that gone. If that had gone and that had gone, I'd have gained objective, scored another like 400-something points, and had 2 objectives to his 2 objectives. Unfortunately, that's not the way it went, and the Night Stalkers won 3-1. He was a great opponent. He played really well. He deserved to win. I managed to kill enough to bring it back to a 14-6 rather than a 15-5. Had I killed more, I could have hopefully got more points than that. If you like this video, please subscribe, like it, share it around, and I'll see you at the next one. Thanks.